I want the roof off of this thing. See what it looks like. I really hope it looks more like a 57 Chevy convertible versus I cut the roof off a 57 four-door hardtop. Same but different. But one will look cool, one will look shitty. What's going on, guys? So in today's video, I was originally going to keep working on my 57 Chevy Black Widow kind of clone-ish. I was going to work on the lower fender extensions, finish doing the rockers and whatnot. Well, I was a little tired. The last video I just put out, I did the full floor in this thing and it kicked my ass. So I had a little sleep in, and now it's a few hours away and another car is coming home. So this video is turning into that. So I got to get this thing out into the driveway. The wagon's going to go away and I got a pile of junk I got to deal with. So we're going to toss the interior back in this thing. We're going to put on the deck lid just so it kind of hides all the treasures. These are all things I want to keep from this car, but don't really need this second. So someone went at the deck lid with a chainsaw, so we gotta figure that out real quick. Do that, move everything around, get a big scramble, and then start the exact same process of ripping a car apart on another car. Why finish one project when you can have 7 on the go at once? Look at this piece of junk, eh?
Don't talk about yourself that way.
Just talking about this hot rod.
What's happening under there?
Well, there is no spring. Oh no, it's just broken, yeah. Why'd you make me buy this?
I didn't make you do nothing. That's all you. And your smart ideas.
This thing is beat. Did he give you a hood?
A hood? You know how I am with hoods.
Is it gone?
Well, it's a Mikey special. They don't come with hoods.
Yeah,
This thing is garbage.
what's that?
Nothing.
It just has too many doors and too many roofs. That'll be cool.
I got out of the pool for this.
That's right.
For this. For this.
We'll do a little scoot around and get her unloaded.
I'm gonna be shocked if those hold any air.
Oh, I won't be shocked at all. Holding air.
How's that even possible?
Back when tires were tires. Come up a little bit. I wouldn't stand beside it. They might be a little explodey. There's a little there.
More video content this
Yeah.
time.
Hospital visits. Next time on DD's Beach Up.
Yeah. Except you'd have to be in the hospital all on your own, and you don't like hospitals.
Well, I wouldn't stand beside it. You're the one that would be in there.
I'm not standing beside it.
Good, I'm glad you learned.
Everything we hooked to is broken.
Do you think it's because he bought a lemon of a car?
You just gotta do the trailer hit.
It's a little rough. Actually, yeah, that might work. That's probably solid.
I like the that's probably solid.
Well, it's not. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
So if I put a board to kind of the frame and lift it, we can shine that block of wood in there, eh?
So, that should work.
So what did you guys do? You're just jamming a block of wood?
Well, there's no leaf spring on that one side.
Oh yeah, look at that thing.
Yeah, no. Lift up and just like put it across and yeah.
Does it have to have a leaf spring to move?
It doesn't, but it'll be really low until you can get off the trailer.
That looks safe.
Put on my steel toe.
people wonder why women live longer than men. I feel like today we're learning all the reasons why that is.
I could have used this guy's block of wood.
Good.
Give it way more.
Bought the car and he threw in a block of wood for free. Oh, rubber's in there.
I don't feel like these tires are going to hold air very long, but
Just need a few minutes to get off the car for trimming.
It's like a video game, you gotta race against the clock.
I was just going to leave it on and you can give her a few pumps every now and again.
Oh. Don't I do enough for you?
You have one of those trucks that attaches.
So just give it a...
Steady air to it the whole time.
Okay.
Alright, I think that's all the straps. I got the winch up front again, so
dueling winch it.
yeah.
I feel like this is precarious.
Not that bad.
You literally just explained to me how these tires are gonna blow up.
They might blow up. You ready to go?
Yep.
Thank you, Maggie. Okay.
Oh, the frame.
The frame. That tire's flat, eh?
Yeah, this one. I wonder if a bit of air in there might just get it up enough.
That's the whole third.
Oh, so that's not an option. Okay.
Or jack the rear end up.
Yeah, one end or the other should get it up. It only needs a little bit.
Boys are stupid.
All of their projects.
Watch your toes.
Will you watch my toes?
He said the steering is sealed up too, so I think it's off straight, no turning.
There's not a whole lot of options here, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I moved everything out of the way.
I do like this little air gun though, that's pretty fun.
Are we jacking and winching from the hitch?
I thought so.
Trailer hitches are great.
This is a little precarious.
The other side's off the frame.
We might have to do the front, I guess, if it's
It's off now. On the hinge.
that block of wood's gonna fall off if we do this probably.
Oh. All right. Yeah.
Do a little sketch.
This whole thing is sketchy.
I don't know. We want to try pulling it a couple inches back and see.
Yeah, see what happens.
It doesn't need to get far to clear the frame.
Just don't stay anywhere near it, we'll be fine. Ready?
I can't. Uh-huh.
Are we
Jack out now?
gonna clear the frame then?
Yeah.
Seemed a little That block of wood fall over or not?
No.
Kinda.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Actually, that leaf spring, that broken leaf spring does a pretty good job of holding it all together. Yeah, it's gonna need more air in the tire there.
That's all she's got.
Is it touching the frame?
Barely off, but we made it.
That's not bad.
We did. Oh, this off later again.
We're good at doing. Are the front tires still somewhat lined up?
Sure.
Doing good still?
Yep.
This one tire looks a little like it's gonna fall off the side.
Is it all wrong? Actually, if it rolls down the side, sometimes it goes
I think
smoother.
it'll be fine.
But whatever. We can adjust if you want.
No, I'm just gonna pull those on the ground.
That tire is fudged. Look, my tire's doing okay. Look at that. Look at that air pumping skill.
Good job.
The front tire is super flat. She did. She
We
did.
made it!
Are we calling this made it?
It's off the trailer.
It's off
I like
the
all the
trailer.
straps to hold it all together on the highway. We better just strap all the doors shut.
The most straps I've ever used on a car. And a rag to keep the window from falling out because it was rattling pretty good.
This thing is ready. Pretty excited to have it home though.
At least one of us is.
What's that?
Nothing.
Well, it's pushing the grill and everything.
Did you not know what you were buying?
There wasn't a whole lot of options, and there's only one 4-door hardtop in stock.
That's
You
true.
don't complain. The steering would be seized. Yeah. It's seized. Oh, maybe not. Maybe the guys should- Oh, you just didn't put any muscle into it.
So it's not even actually seasoned.
Oh,
I guess there's just the hood left in the
what a
back.
car.
What a car.
Huh.
I bought like a rebuilt transmission and it leaks. Excuse me.
Hope it has a new warranty.
Yeah. Story of my life.
What's wrong? It's just leaky?
Yeah, it leaks transmission oil and it's kind of a little slippy, so it'll burn the transmission up. So
Looks like cough syrup.
Yeah, cough syrup and transmission are the same.
It looks like it.
So gonna happen.
Are you just gonna drive it right up?
I'm gonna try. I don't know. Trans still slipping. I don't have any more fluids.
I guess we gotta make sure the amps are lined up, and then I mean they should be pretty close.
Do you want the keys to drive this thing off or what?
I guess that'll make it easier. Doesn't really matter, I could just winch it on and off too.
It's shitty to start, you gotta pump hell up, but stuff's not tuned right. But you can really drive it off if you want. It's got a
Might
battery
be
and
too
everything.
tempted to do wheelies in the yard or something. Or more like donuts, I guess.
Go for it. Motor's junk, transmission's junk, car's
Start ripping
junk.
up the
I'm more motivated to work on that than I am this. And this thing needs like nothing.
Yeah, it looks done to me.
Yeah, no, it's... But it's just like transmission leaking, motors making noise. Stupid things like that drive me nuts. Well, 4 flats, broken leaf spring, but I got the steering to move and it was apparently seized. So, yeah. I think we're going to leave it here and work on it tomorrow. I got another set of tires for it, and it'll probably roll a little easier with tires on it. Take it apart, clean it up, give it a tour. I really hate the roof line on these 4-door hardtops, I gotta say. I think they're ugly, but we'll see tomorrow. Okay, so it is the next day. I've been working in the garage a little bit after I got home from work. So the big issue I had was had a broken leaf spring on that side. So I got under there, I just welded a piece of 2x2 tube from the axle to the frame, that little notch section, so it's sitting level-ish. I changed tires. These are just a kind of 14s that I had. Actually came with 3 50-inch steelies, which is pretty good. I'll get those powder coated up. And this is the first that I had. Oh, I got these somewhere in the front. The next thing I tackled was the steering box, because it was seized, as you can see. She's no longer seized. It just had to be broken loose, and then I put a bunch of grease in it. And the wheels turned out too bad. So I think it probably just from sitting got a bunch of water in it and stuff, so I put as much grease as I had and it didn't quite fill it, but good enough for now. Doesn't look like it's been too molested with under the hood. Most of the stuff's there. We have VIN, we have all that sort of stuff, which is good. There's no heater controls, no nothing like that, but pretty much there. It's got the cowl, a little on the bendy side, but we're gonna bend her back or replace it. I think I have a spare. So yeah. Now that it sits on 4 wheels and it will roll, we're going to drive it, oh well, push it outside, push it out front. I'm going to pull the seats out of it, all the junk that came with it. It had a bumper. Oh, the guy gave me a bumper. That's cool. It has a rear and front bumper, so that's bonus. Headlight buckets, kind of do all that stuff, put everything in the trunk, and pressure wash it out. See what the floors look like. On first inspection, they didn't look too bad, but I feel like once the seats are coming out, she'll be a little on the ugly side. So, unfortunately, this is all sitting on the ground. I didn't quite notice how bad that quarter was. This car was, I think the problem was when it was sandwiched between a bunch of really rough parts cars, This one didn't look quite so bad, but it's a little rough.
What is? I'll block everything out. Tell me what you see.
Wow.
Well, okay, now watch this, man. Hot?
Right.
Nah.
Oh my God.
Hot? Nah.
Anyways, for what we're doing for it, well, for what I'm doing to it, chopping it all up, who really cares? I have one fender, I need to find another. I'm going to price out the lower quarter patches. This one side could probably use it, the other side's not too bad. Has most of the Bel Air trim. I did get the window trim, he said he's going to toss it in the car. Must be in the back or something. Yeah, figure it all out. Step 1, clean it up. Step 2, start chopping the doors out of it. Well, we'll get it in the freshly cleaned driveway, and we'll get it all hosed down. Look at all this moss. She's been sitting for a while. Okay, so I got the car kind of dismantled. They haven't told me any of that. Seats are out. They were pre-rusted, so they're ready to pop right out. There's a bunch of stuff in here. I'm missing one piece of window trim, which the guy said he's going to give me, so maybe it's in the trunk or I got to look for it, but that's about it. There's a bunch of other miscellaneous headlight doors and bezels and taillights, all sorts of stuff in there. The floors are a little rough, so I got a one-piece floor coming, like always, but this would need a front pan, a middle pan, and a back pan on this side, and a front and a middle there, and $100 each or $500 plus all the bracing and all the screw-around factor. It ain't worth your time. We got the steering box all dialed together, so that's good. Just looking how these posts are. So they attach to the rocker, then they have, maybe go on the back there. So right here. This piece right here, it actually goes right into the floor for strength, but she's a little wobbly, which I guess is pretty common. So my thought is, I'll take the front door off, take the back door off, I'll take the post out, and then I got some pretty thick, I don't know what it is, maybe 16 gauge or something, or even 8. I'm gonna weld a plate on top of the rocker. And then I can kind of put the post on that, so it'll be a nice solid place to be. For when I put the two-door on, and then I can make this all kind of fit, and then I can change the rocker down the road. I've ordered rockers. But I want to see what it's going to look like, so I'll make a two-door, make the back door into a skin, make that all work. So we still have a lot to do on the wheel well on the other side. Get it nice and sturdy. At that point I can then brace the post to the center of the floor, because the tunnel's got lots of strength in it, so I can do a brace across and a brace back to the wheel tub. So the post won't go anywhere, and the door will be good, that'll be good. Do that on both sides. Then I'll move on to taking the roof off and seeing what it's going to look like. I've priced out some panels, so like the convertible has a different panel in the back here. In the back here, counter one. So it really just goes in the package trade. You could probably make something work, but we'll see. I might, it's like $150 or something, so I might do that. Get that all taken care of, so it'll look like a convertible. If at that point I'm happy with it, which hopefully I am, I have the other chassis that was a convertible chassis located, so I just got to buy that and we'll do a whole body swap, at which point, brace the hell out of it, make sure it's nice and strong, rebuild that frame with all new front end bushings, control arms, all that sort of stuff. Then we can swap it over, put a new floor and rockers in at that point. Well, that's the point. It's a lot of people are unhappy that I'm tearing up a 4-door hardtop. So be it. I told everybody in the comments they want to buy it. I'd sell it to them for what I had in it, but no one contacted me, so here she goes. I hate the roof line of the 4-doors. I think they're so ugly. I don't know, some people love them. This car would need, it was a parts car, let's be honest. It was a parts car for 20 years ago I had it. It would need so much work to bring back to being a driver and remain as a 4-door. I just don't see it worth the money. I pay $1,000, you put a $1,000 floor into it, you have to redo the rockers, all the doors, no motor, no trans, the whole drive line, sitting in the ground, it's all pooped. Needs all the rear suspension done because the leaves are broken. The trunk floor is rotted at the back. I'll show you that in another video, I guess. Plus, look at all the stuff it's missing. It's been parted out. The bumpers are hashed, the brake lights, the trim, all these little things. Then the paint, then the interior, door panels, it's missing all the regulators, half the glass. I don't know, around here, there was a guy trying to sell a 4-door, a nice 4-door hardtop for 10 grand, and it was, for years he tried to sell it. So I don't know. I mean, what's a nice 4-door hardtop worth? 8,000-10,000 bucks. I think you have more than that in it to bring this one back to life, as opposed to me kind of butchering it, just having fun with it, and ultimately getting it back on the road. And that's the goal. So that's where I'm going to leave it. I'm going to continue on the next video right away. So I do want to start fitting some doors on that. I got to see those doors I have, make sure they're all good and everything. I met a guy that has another set of doors, see what we got for trim. But I want to get that braced up in the next couple days, and I want the roof off of this thing. See what it looks like. I really hope it looks more like a 57 Chevy Convertible versus I cut the roof off a 57 4-door hardtop. Same but different. But one will look cool, one will look shitty. So that's the plan. Let me know how dumb I am in the comments, but I'm sure most of you will be nice and positive and nothing but good things to say about how I'm rescuing this fine hot rod. And we'll get chopping. See you in the next video.